Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a bombshell that's rocking the wearable tech world. Remember the Humane AI Pin, the $700 gadget that promised to replace your smartphone? Well, brace yourselves, because in just 10 days, it's turning into a very expensive paperweight. That's right, folks, Humane is pulling the plug. But why? And what does this mean for you if you actually bought one of these things? We're diving deep to uncover the truth behind this AI apocalypse. Can you believe it? Humane is giving its users a measly 10 days notice before completely shutting down the AI PIN. On February 28th, at 12 p.m. Pacific Time, your PIN will essentially become a brick. No more calls, no more messages, no more AI queries, and no more cloud access. You'll basically be left with a fancy battery life indicator. I mean, seriously? This is how you treat your early adopters? Talk about a slap in the face. And it gets worse. Humane is urging users to download all their stored data before the shutdown. Why? Because they're planning on permanently deleting all remaining customer data when they switch off their servers. So, all those photos, videos, and notes you entrusted to your AI PIN? Gone. Vanished into the digital ether. It's like they're trying to erase the AI PIN from existence completely. What a mess. Okay, so there's a tiny glimmer of hope for some of you. If you're still within the 90-day return window, you can submit for a refund by February 27th. But let's be honest, how many people are actually still within that window? And what about those who were waiting for a replacement for the infamous fire hazard charging case? Well, you're getting a refund for that too, $149 if you bought it separately, $129 if you got the bundle. It's something, I guess, but hardly makes up for the broken promise of the AI PIN. So, what's the deal? Why is Humane pulling the plug? The answer, my friends, is HP. They're buying Humane's intellectual property for a cool $116 million. But here's the kicker. HP clearly has zero interest in the actual hardware business. They just want the talent and the patents. It's a classic acqui-hire situation. Remember all the hype around the AI PIN? Well, HP is basically saying, thanks for the tech. We'll take it from here, leaving AI PIN owners high and dry. Let's not forget that the AI PIN was universally panned by reviewers. Our very own Sherlyn Lowe called it the solution to none of technology's problems. Ouch. And she wasn't alone. Everyone from Marques Brownlee to The Verge's David Pierce slammed the device for its clunkiness, inaccuracy, and lack of functionality. Maybe Humane should have listened to the critics before launching this thing. Just a thought. HP is planning to integrate Humane's team into a new division called HP IQ, which they describe as an AI innovation lab focused on building an intelligent ecosystem across HP's products and services for the future of work. Sounds impressive, right? But let's be real. This is corporate speak for we're going to try to make something useful out of this mess. Good luck with that, HP. You're going to need it. The New York Times reported last June that Humane was desperately seeking a $1 billion buyout after receiving a measly 10,000 orders. They even approached HP back then. But after 7 months of dismal sales and scathing reviews, Humane's founders apparently decided to settle for a far lower figure. It's a sad ending for a company that once promised to revolutionize wearable technology. Humane was trying to position their Cosmos software as an operating system that other companies could use in their gadgets. It's a pivot that never really gained traction, and now it's just another casualty of the AI PIN's failure. It seems like Humane was grasping at straws, trying to find a way to salvage their investment. But in the end, it wasn't enough. The AI PIN was supposed to be a smartphone alternative, a device that allowed you to interact with the world in a more natural and intuitive way. Remember the TED demo that left us with so many questions? The reveal video that had to be updated due to a major error? The reality fell far short of the hype. Instead of liberating us from our phones, the AI PIN became another source of frustration and disappointment. One of the biggest problems with the AI PIN was its reliance on AI models like ChatGPT 4.0 and Google's Gemini. While these models are impressive, they're not perfect. The AI PIN often provided inaccurate or misleading information, as demonstrated by reviewers who tested its object recognition and information retrieval capabilities. It's hard to trust a device that gets basic facts wrong. This highlights the challenges of relying solely on AI for information and decision-making. We need to critically evaluate the information provided by these systems and not blindly accept it as truth. The absence of a proper screen to verify the information made the problem even worse. Even the physical design of the AI PIN had its flaws. The magnetic attachment system, which was supposed to keep the device securely attached to your clothing, proved to be unreliable. Reviewers reported that the PIN would easily detach, leading to accidental drops and potential damage. One reviewer even lost their AI pin during a thunderstorm. This highlights the importance of robust and reliable hardware design, especially for wearable devices that are meant to be worn all day long. So, is this the end of wearable AI? Not necessarily. The AI pin's failure doesn't mean that the concept of wearable AI is dead. It just means that Humane didn't get it right. There's still a lot of potential in this space. We need to see more innovation in hardware design, more reliable AI algorithms, and a clearer understanding of how these devices can actually improve our lives. We need to move beyond gimmicks and focus on creating truly useful and seamless wearable AI experiences. The success of future wearable AI devices will depend on addressing the shortcomings of the AI pin and learning from its mistakes. For instance, future devices may need to incorporate more robust security measures, better battery life, and more intuitive user interfaces. Furthermore, the ethical implications of wearable AI, such as data privacy and algorithmic bias, need to be carefully considered. The AI pin utilized convolutional neural networks, or CNNs, for its vision feature, which allowed it to identify objects. CNNs are a class of deep neural networks, most commonly applied to analyzing visual imagery. They work by breaking down an image into smaller tiles, processing them, and then combining these features to recognize patterns and objects. However, the pin CNNs were clearly not well trained or optimized, leading to the inaccurate identifications we've seen. A study published in the Journal of Machine Learning Research highlights the challenges of training CNNs on limited datasets, which could explain the AI pin's shortcomings. This emphasizes the need for extensive data and meticulous training when applying AI to real-world object recognition. Another key technology in the AI pin was natural language processing, or NLP. This is what enabled the pin to understand and respond to voice commands. NLP models use complex algorithms to interpret the meaning of spoken language, taking into account context, grammar, and even accents. The AI pin likely employed a transformer-based model, similar to BERT or GPT, which are known for their ability to handle complex language tasks. However, the pin's NLP capabilities were often unreliable, struggling with nuanced requests or ambiguous phrasing. This suggests that the pin's NLP model was not sufficiently robust or personalized to the user's speech patterns. It's a reminder that even the most advanced NLP models can still struggle with the complexities of human language. The AI pin attempted to perform some processing directly on the device, a concept known as edge computing. This is where data is processed closer to the source, rather than sending it to a remote server. Edge computing offers several advantages, including reduced latency, improved privacy, and offline functionality. However, it also places significant constraints on the device's processing power and memory. The AI pin's limited hardware likely struggled to handle the computational demands of its AI algorithms, leading to slow response times and inaccurate results. This highlights the trade-offs between edge computing and cloud computing, and the need for careful optimization when deploying AI on resource-constrained devices. The device's Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G, while decent, was likely not powerful enough for the demands placed on it. So, what lessons can we learn from the AI pin's failure? On one hand, some might argue that it was simply too ambitious, trying to do too much with limited technology. They might say that the AI wasn't ready, the hardware wasn't ready, and the market wasn't ready. On the other hand, others might argue that Humane didn't go far enough. They might say that the AI pin lacked essential features, like a proper screen, and that it didn't offer a compelling enough value proposition to justify its high price. Maybe they needed to focus on a specific niche, rather than trying to appeal to everyone. Which side do you agree with? Let me know in the comments below. To verify the claims made in this video, I've consulted multiple sources, including official press releases from Humane and HP, articles from reputable tech publications like The Verge and Wired, and independent reviews from prominent tech reviewers like Marcus Brownlee. I've also cross-referenced the information with academic research on AI and wearable technology to ensure accuracy and objectivity. You can find links to all these sources in the description below, so you can do your own research and draw your own conclusions. The Humane AI Pin is a cautionary tale about the dangers of hype, the importance of user experience, and the challenges of building truly useful AI-powered devices. It's a reminder that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And it's a lesson for other companies in the wearable AI space. Don't overpromise, don't underdeliver, and don't forget about the user. Otherwise, you might end up like Humane, shutting down your product and selling your IP for a fraction of what you hoped for. Looking ahead, I predict that we'll see more failures in the wearable AI space before we see true success. It's a nascent market, and there's still a lot of experimentation and iteration to be done. But I also believe that the potential is there. Wearable AI has the power to transform the way we interact with technology and the world around us. But it's going to take time, patience, and a lot of hard work to get it right. So, don't give up on wearable AI just yet. The best is yet to come. Maybe. So, what do you think about the Humane AI Pin shutdown? Are you surprised? Disappointed? Relieved? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you own an AI Pin, I'm especially curious to hear about your experience. Did you love it? Hate it? Did you see this coming? Share your stories and opinions in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tech news, analysis, and commentary. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.